Hello dear students, today I am here with the next video of chapter 9 Structure and Function of Living Organism Animals. So we will begin with a new system, that is the nervous system. Students, nervous system is a system of organs which controls and coordinates all the activities of our body. So our nervous system, it consists of brain, spinal cord, nerves and sense organs. So one by one we will discuss these organs in detail. First is the brain. Students, brain is the most delicate and important organ of our nervous system, and it is situated in the head and is protected by a skull, the bony structure. Weight of our brain is about 1.35 kilograms, and the shape of brain is roughly like a walnut kernel. The brain controls most of the human activities. Right portion of the brain controls the left part of the body, whereas the left portion of the brain controls the right part of the body. Students, in the diagram of human brain, there are certain terms which have been introduced in your book, that is cerebrum, cerebellum and medulla. So one by one I will discuss these terms with you. First is the cerebrum. Cerebrum, dear students, is the largest part of the brain and is also known as the forebrain. This is the main thinking part of the brain. All the voluntary actions of the body, they are coordinated by the cerebrum, like the feeling, touch, hearing, speak, learning, or the fine control of the movement. They all are coordinated by cerebrum. Next is the cerebellum. Students, it is located under the cerebrum and its function is to coordinate voluntary muscle movements, and it also helps us to maintain the posture and balance of our body. Next is the medulla. Students, this medulla, it controls various involuntary actions of our body like heartbeat, breathing, blood pressure, etc. And it also control, or it is the controlling center for the reflexes such as swallowing of the food, coughing, sneezing, secretion of the saliva in your mouth. So these all reflexes are also controlled by medulla. Next is the spinal cord. Dear students, our spinal cord is a cylindrical structure, as you can see here. This is a cylindrical structure. So this tube-like structure, which is attached to the brain, it runs inside the vertebral column. The spinal cord is about 50 centimeter long. It is 50 centimeter long, and it carries messages from brain to all parts of the body and from the body parts back to the brain. Next is the nerves. Students, our nervous system is made up of billions of nerve cells or neurons. So these neurons, they carry messages throughout the body, and the message which travels through these cells is like a small electrical current, which is known as nerve impulse. Students, these nerves, they are of two types: sensory nerves and motor nerves. So sensory nerves carry message from sense organs to the brain, and motor nerves, they carry command that is given by the brain to the muscles. Next is the sense organs. You have studied these sense organs in your junior classes also, so I will just recapitulate. Human beings, they have 5 major sense organs. They are your eyes, which help us to visualize or see various things; ears, that help us to hear the sound and maintain the balance; nose, help us to smell; tongue, help us to taste; and skin, help us to feel. So these sense organs, they receive message in form of sensation and send it to the brain through our sensory nerves. So that's all about the nervous system. Next is the excretory system. Dear students, our excretory system help us to get rid of the waste which is produced inside our body. So these waste products, they which are produced here in the body during different body functions, need to be removed from the body. So excretory system consists of the organs that help us in eliminating the waste products from the body. First is the kidneys. Kidney is an excretory organ that filters out the waste products from the blood and eliminates them in the form of urine from the body. Skin gets rid of water and excessive salts in form of sweat through the sweat glands which are located under the skin. Lungs help us to remove the carbon dioxide during the process of respiration, and during the process of digestion, feces is eliminated from the rectum through anus. But urine, which is the major waste product of the body, is excreted through the urinary system. So let us discuss about the main organs which are involved in this urinary system. First is the kidneys. Student, there is a pair of kidneys in human body. Each kidney is brick red in color and is bean shaped. So they filter out waste products from the blood. These wastes form a light yellow colored liquid which is called urine, and this is filtered out in a unit called nephrons. So nephrons, they are the filtering unit of the kidneys, and in this way the blood that get purified by the kidneys, and kidney help us to remove not only the harmful substances such as urea, but the excess water which is present in the blood is also removed from the body. Next is the ureters. Students, ureters are two thin-walled urine-carrying tubes. They start from each kidney and opens into the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is a small bag-like structure in which the urine is stored. Human beings, they excrete about 1.5 to 2.5 liters of urine every day. The size and position of the urinary bladder varies with the amount of urine it contains. And the last is the urethra. This is the small tube-like structure through which the urine get discharged, and this tube-like structure, it is known as urethra. So from here the urine is being discharged. So let us recapitulate again our excretory system. So we have a pair of kidney, a tube-like structure which is known as ureters. These ureters, they start from kidney and open into the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder, which is a bag-like structure that stores urine, and a human being can excrete about 1.5 to 2.5 liters of urine every day. And urethra, which is a small tube-like structure through which the urine gets discharged. So that was all about these two systems. So thank you and have a nice day ahead.